So there are 7 concrete benefits to becoming a wealth warrior. Number 1, you are protected from rug pulls. And you'll see that in just a second. I'll show an illustration. Benefit 2, your team becomes loyal and committed to you. And you may not think that's a big deal. It absolutely is. If you want to have a business that's going to grow exponentially and going to grow large over a long period of time, then you need to make sure that you and your team are all singing off the same song sheet. That's otherwise known as loyalty. And you'll see how we achieve that. Benefit 3, protect your permanent network of friends and family. How many of us have got friends and family that we introduce them to things and they don't talk to us anymore? Or at the very least, we've lost credibility. At the very least, when we talk to people in their earshot about something to do with online business, they say, oh yeah, I like that thing you got me into and I lost $10,000, you know. So we don't need that. We want to protect our friends and family, our permanent network from these sorts of things. Benefit 4. And these aren't just things I've identified as things we would like to do. These are concrete benefits that we actually do. If you follow the Wealth Warriors program, you will absolutely achieve these benefits. Benefit 4, build future business much faster with far more profit. And again, you'll see that in a little illustration I do in a minute. Benefit 5, build one business. So you put your effort into growing one business, but what you'll find is all 4 businesses, we have 4 businesses of 4 platforms that we work with. So you put your effort into building one and all 4 of them grow as if by magic. Okay, that's pretty clever. Benefit 6, reclaim lost money and recent expenditure. So this is nothing to do with what we're doing with online businesses. This is that one of our businesses will allow you to reclaim lost money you've lost doing things in the past. Benefit 7, become wealthy and live an abundant life. And isn't that what it's all about? An abundant life. You don't need to be the richest person on the planet, but have enough money to take care of yourself and your family, your needs, generational needs going forward a few generations. Okay, you, like I say, you don't have to be a squillionaire. Just a few millions, maybe, your own yacht, your own house, your own car. So become wealthy, live an abundant life. I don't know any other business system that's teaching people how to do that in a concrete way. Like I say, these are not, that's not a list of wishes. That's a list of absolute concrete guaranteed things that you will achieve. So how does it work? Well, for this illustration, I'm going to draw up a diagram in a minute, but for this illustration, imagine this. We deal with 4 platforms. You don't need to imagine that. We do deal with 4 platforms, but imagine you have 10 people in all 4 platforms, and that could be 20 people, 100 people. It doesn't make any difference. But for this illustration, you've got 10 people in all 4 platforms. You're making $1,000 per month in each of the 4 platforms, and your total income then is $4,000 per month. So let's have a look at what that looks like. So this is you. Okay, and you've introduced Alan. Alan's introduced all of the A's. You've introduced Belle. Belle's introduced all of the B's. And you've introduced Chris, and Chris has introduced all of the C's. So there's 10 people in your group, and your income now is $1,000 per month from platform 1. And it doesn't matter what platform 1 is. So let's just move that out of the way a little bit and bring in platform 2, because what we're going to do is everybody in platform 1, we're going to sign them up in platform 2 in exactly the same places. Okay, so what that means is you've now got 10 people in platform 2 and your income has gone up to $2,000 per month. So let's move that out of the way and bring in platform 3. And you'll notice that in platform 3, all of the people have signed up in exactly the same positions in platform 3. So your income now is $3,000 per month. And let's do the same with platform 4. Everybody is in exactly the same position in platform 4. And so therefore you're making $4,000 per month. So we run like that in platform 4. There's 4 different platforms making $4,000 per month. And this assumes that nobody actually grows their business at all. But if anybody does grow their business, then they grow all 4 businesses at the same time. Because you sign somebody up in one platform, you sign them up in all 4 platforms. Okay, so that's good. Let's run like that for a little while. And what's going to happen now is something happens to platform 4. Maybe the government introduces some new regulations or something. It doesn't matter. The person who's running that business gets hit by a bus and wants to retire. It doesn't matter what happens to platform 4. But platform 4 as a business has gone. Your income has dropped to $3,000 per month. Well, there's a couple of things I want to point out. One is your income hasn't gone completely. There's been a rug pull or a business close down, whatever you want to call it, it doesn't matter. But your income hasn't gone all the way back down to zero. It's only dropped to $3,000 per month. But also, all the people that you had with you in platform 4, they're not upset with you because they're still with you in platforms 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so you haven't done any damage to your friends, neighbors, relatives, the people that trusted you, that you brought into the business, all that time and effort that you spent, excuse me, training them and teaching them, that's not wasted. Because what's going to happen now, another platform comes along. I'm ever so sorry. Platform 5 comes along, and within a day or two, you've introduced everybody into platform 5 in exactly the same position as they were before in platforms 1, 2, and 3. And so your income has gone back up to $4,000 per month. So now imagine this continuing. We introduce platforms 6 and 7 and 8 and 9. And every time you start a new platform, your income increases by $1,000 per month. Not immediately, but you're partway up the ladder on day one, as soon as we introduce that platform. So this is the crux of Wealth Warriors. This is what we're trying to achieve.